Alpha
Nerd
Entertainment.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another No Death Run review. Today, I guess you could call it part 2 of Desert Demolition. Back in February, I did the playthrough of Wile E. Coyote. I haven't played this game as the Roadrunner in a really long time. I gotta say that it was actually a lot of fun, and it surprised me. And the controls were a lot better than I remembered. As playing with Wile E. Coyote, he is much more clunky and slow and clumsy. Roadrunner is quick and swift, and you're able to play this game really precise. Had a lot of fun with this and realized that this is a game that is designed for speedruns. The world record of the Roadrunner speedrun is 4 minutes and 19 seconds. A whopping 4 minutes and 19 seconds. I do it in under 10, and I'm cool with that. So this game, obviously, there's not a whole lot of substance to it when, say the average person's going to take 15 minutes to beat this game, because it is easy. And Wile E. Coyotes will take about 20 for the average person. I even did Wile E. Coyote in like 14. So really the game's like 25-30 minutes long, which really isn't under the average length for a game. But it is short, it is small, it's not bad, it's a game. It's a game with great graphics, 5 out of 5. So let's do the GamePro Magazine review. I've done them once before as I graded the game with the playthrough as Wile E. Coyote. So I'm interested to see the score I give now compared to the score I gave previous. But yeah, graphics are great. They're 5 out of 5. The colors are fantastic. Sprites look excellent. It really does look sharp. As I mentioned in my Wile E. Coyote playthrough, I don't really care about this. This is a throwaway, guys. I just did this because I had to complete the game. It's almost like it takes doing both playthroughs to justify it being one NDR. But anyways, controls, I think, are a lot better this time around. With the Roadrunner, I found them to be pretty damn good, and I had very few complaints. You got your boost up there, the lightning bolt, and the red circle around it. Definitely provides extra speed. He has 2 forms of hop, the Roadrunner. He has a regular jump, which goes, 6 feet off the ground. And he has like a little 2.5 foot, 3 foot jump where he goes meep meep, which is actually very graceful and very swift. One thing I really enjoyed about this game is that, well, you are running from the Wile E. Coyote, who's popping out of Acme Acre boxes to try to kill you with all kinds of gizmos and gadgets. So the clock is your biggest threat for dying in this, and the game was actually harder with Roadrunner than it was with Wile E. Coyote, which is something I could kind of appreciate. It wasn't quite as easy as I was expecting, because Wile E. Coyote brings the smoke, man. He brings the heat. He does some heavy damage each time he grabs you. He just got me there a second ago. And again, the clock is your biggest enemy of all. And normally I hate timing games, and I always will. But in a game like this, it makes perfect sense. You're Roadrunner, you're fast, you should be going quick, and you're trying to run away from somebody, which also makes the 2 playthroughs kind of unique and awesome, as you play one game chasing someone, and the other game you're playing at the complete opposite, running. So really, I think I enjoyed this game more as the Roadrunner than I did with Wile E, as he is definitely more clumsy. The sound, again, there's no music in the game. The sound effects are perfect from, the Looney Tunes. I actually found that even though I can't give it a good score because there is no music, it's fitting to the source material. You remember Looney Tunes? There was no music really going on. Occasional jingles and this and that, but no music of any substance. So yeah, I'll give the sound a 2 out of 5. Actually, that's not fair because the sound effects are actually really quite good. I'll give them a 3 out of 5. And fun factor, it's a short throwaway game, perfect for speedrunners, which actually, in my opinion, increases its value as the game does play pretty well, and seen as it's kind of designed to be done really quickly. A lot of people enjoy that, so I did have fun with this. Like I said, more as Roadrunner than I did Wile E. Coyote. So I'm going to give the fun factor a 4 out of 5. There was more redeeming content here, if you will, than I initially thought. So you do sort of play the same levels in different orders, obviously with completely different layouts, and it is neat that the game provides the two unique playthroughs, as they are different more than enough. Running and chasing are two very different things, so it feels very different when playing them. Again, as Roadrunner games go, Desert Speed Trap for the Game Gear is hands down superior and better, and just a much more quality game overall. Unfortunately, Death Valley Roadrunner on Super Nintendo is just horrible. Really, really bad game. Everyone I knew who played that game growing up or owned it when retro collecting just found a complete dud. So at least Desert Demolition, as easy and short as it is, it's still a worthwhile game. It's affordable, it is fun, it does have two distinct playthroughs, which does provide some more fun than Death Valley does. That game sucks, but again, if you're a fan of Looney Tunes, I think you can really enjoy this game. Though I'll still say play Desert Speed Trap all day on Game Gear. Much, much better. Yeah, I have to say, as far as speedrunners go, this probably is a fun game because there's a lot of ways you can perform the levels, as far as like using your speed boost or jumping at certain times to find quicker routes. And I'm sure some of the people who've gone for the best have found some pretty, crazy ways of completing the levels. I know a better way of completing this level than I actually did in this run. I wasn't able to pull it off. Again, I wasn't going for speed. I was just going to not die. And again, more about the review and more about really just completing the game, because it's also by Blue Sky Software, same people that did Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park Rampage Edition. So I think it's really neat that that company made 3 games where in reality they provided 6 playthroughs. Jurassic Park, you got Grant and the Raptor. Rampage Edition, again, Grant and the Raptor, very different. And then this, Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote, 2 playthroughs. I guess Blue Sky was just trying to do some different original stuff, and I kind of appreciate it because not many games, provide that kind of added content. Granted, the games are short, but a lot of them were back in the day. But here we are on the last level, so I'll just let this play out. I think I almost died too. It was harder as Roadrunner, which is kind of surprising, and it was kind of nice to win as Wile E. Coyote now looking at it. And it's actually kind of satisfying to even get caught by him when playing as Roadrunner, because Roadrunner, much like Tweety Bird, I think annoyed a lot of kids back in the day. So it's like you were rooting for Sylvester, you were rooting for the Coyote, right? So neat to play as both, but in a way, when Wile E. Coyote gets you, you're kind of secretly happy for him. So if anything, I should do a whole playthrough where I play as the Roadrunner and I just get killed and get game over, and show some fan favoritism to good old-fashioned Wile E. Coyote there. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching my no death run of Desert Demolition as the Roadrunner, and I'll catch you in the next video.
Oh, shit. Oh, don't burn me. I just gotta go for it. Yeah. 3 seconds, no health. Okay. That's a fun one. It's a fun one. I'll let Commentary Steve talk about it. But that is the no death run of Roadrunner. His story for Desert Demolition. I've already done the Wile E. Coyote one. But I think I'm going to redo the Wile E. Coyote one and attach the two together. That's all, folks.
Actually, I'm not going to redo the Wile E. Coyote No Death Run. I've already done it. If you would like to watch it, it is in my No Death Run playlist. And with that being said, that's all, folks.